see if we're live, you know? Are we live and direct? All right. Might be, you know, might be live. All right. Now, let me just do a double check. Do a double check real quick. There we go. All right. So there's only one thing left to do, and that is to. All right. See it then now. Now, mind you, just so that I'm not boring, I can always change the wardrobe. You know, I can do that. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to We Still a Learn. And this is a place where I can help teachers to solve their problem of not only depending on their salary for a living, because we know how that is. You know, one, it's not enough. That's the first thing. And then two, you might work and not get it. So consider this a martial arts school for teachers. I'm teaching you the self-defense, right? Let me teach you how to defend yourself against those who, you know, refuse to see your worth and your value and all of these things. So, this is where we do it. This is where we do it. Not even how we do it, but where. So, I am honoring one of my beloved and fallen teachers in the image right there. May God rest her soul. And them always say you are gone but not forgotten. So she will not be forgotten. She will not be neglected nor forgotten. Yeah. Yeah. Why may I tell you? Sometimes you look on what is going on and you know you have to do a double take sometimes, you know. Okay, there we go. So anyhow, finally we are on this page right now. Finally on the same page. This page right here. We're still over. So yes, so for those of you who want to be content creators who are going to be teachers as well, this is where I teach you how to do all of that. So whatever you see me doing now, I can teach you how to do this. How to make your video look like this and record at the same time that you are doing a live stream to your YouTube audience. So therefore, you can record a class, live stream at the same time, so that when the live stream is done, you have a copy of the video that you did that went to the live stream. That's one. And then the live stream itself is available for you at a later time. So that's the beauty. Like, so let me just tell you, the thing that I genuinely could not stand in the beginning of me using Zoom Pro. Every time I press start meeting, it used to just say recording in process. And I used to go, I don't want this recorded. Maybe because you might say something that you're not supposed to say, but you know, yeah. So I'm always mindful of that. But also, there is a gift and a curse to that. The curse is that you might be cursing. Yeah, and somebody might hear something they're not supposed to hear, right? That's one. But the gift is that in the event, let's say, for example, we're talking about YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube. When you're done with that live stream on YouTube, when you try to download that live stream, it's not available until 24 hours Oh, give me a second. Both of my alarms are going off at the same time. Oh man, why would you do that to me? Okay, I'm probably going to have to turn off all of my alarms for now. So let's try and do that. Wait, what day is today? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna turn all of them off. And then when I'm done, I'll just turn them back on. That's all. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if I can get my light back on. Right. All right. There we go. All right. Where was I? Yes. So I was saying one of the things that I couldn't stand about Zoom Pro is that they never give you a choice. As soon as your Zoom meeting starts, they start the recording. And you're thinking, well, what if I'm not ready? What if I'm not prepared? You know? So sometimes what you do is you press pause and then you get yourself together, then unpause and then make your presentation. You can do that. Or you can just stop. And then when you've gathered yourself, then now you can manually press record. And then from there decide, okay, do I do a live stream or do I not? You know, this way you have your own copy of what happened on the live stream, as well as in the event that something happens to that particular recording, you can go to YouTube 24 hours later, download the entire live, and of course, you have that copy as well. So you'll always have two versions of the video that you've done every single time. One that you can make available nearly right away, and the other one that you'll get within 24 hours. So these are some of the things that we have to learn at We Still Alert, right? So, and right now, a lot of what I want to do, I mean, ideally, I'd love to have a physical location, but for right now, everything is going to be online until, all of we reach. And we can buy a place and things like that. But, for right now, it's a nice little, so I am conducting an online school on behalf of the teacher that wants to learn how to be more than just a teacher, but be a content creator and a teacher. So if you want to learn that, you go to We Still Learn, and those lessons will come from yours truly, right? And that's all there is to it, right? There are other things you can do. You have the whiteboard feature. Now I have this whiteboard, which is fine. But what if you don't have the physical? Then you have the digital whiteboard. And I personally, I'm talking about me, I like the classic whiteboard. The new whiteboard, I don't like it. I don't fancy it at all. Don't like it. Classic whiteboard, that's for me. That's for me. No, I don't know if you are familiar with this, but there was a time when Sony as a company, they were launching the PlayStation 3. And they had a sort of a prototype of what they were going to release as the new controller for the next generation console at the time. The thing literally looked like an Alienware boomerang. And everybody, including their grandmother, was saying, I am not buying that console with that piece of crap attached to it. Change it back. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fix it. We are not purchasing a control with that. What is this? What is this? I swear to you, I mean, apart from the fact that the console was outrageously expensive, I think at retail price when it launched, started at maybe 600 or 700, as in 699. So people are like, one, that's too expensive. That's the first thing. Secondly, that controller, just throw it away. Throw away that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dash with that. Yeah, man. Dash with that. Dash with that. Dash with that. Because what are we doing? No, I bring that up because that's how I feel about the other whiteboard feature that exists on Zoom. I prefer the classic, right? So the classic PlayStation controller, yes. Give us the classic. I don't want that new garbage that you're trying to sell me. I don't want that. So the analog controller that we got in the form of the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2, yeah. They revised it so that it looked a lot more like that. And the PlayStation 4 did a little bit more than what they did before. But it's the same layout, same, because I mean that was your model. The shape of the controller was so ideal. I believe that of all the consoles I've ever seen in my life, that might be the best controller ever made. The only controller that comes close to that is the Nintendo 64 controller. Oh yeah, that was a thing of greatness. Yeah, no, that was great. GameCube controller, it was okay. But anyway, I got distracted. All right. This is the sort of thing that I do with a lot of my students. They might think that, oh, well, I'm just a teacher and all of these things. I'm like, no, 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 no. Anything that you guys are talking about, I have either I've done it. I've done it, you know, so I can take it through history. I can take it through the history of the dial-up. I can take it through the history of the first set of computers. I can take it through the history of consoles. I can do that. I will still learn. Yeah. So um I want to lead by example, and as a result of that, I need to put my money where my mouth is and say, okay, let me extend this invitation to any teacher that wants to learn how to do something that looks like this, right? Because a lot of teachers want to know. Think about it like this. I want to create opportunities for teachers that allows them to make money without leaving their country or without leaving their house. But if you're an older teacher and you can't bother with a fight through traffic to reach out the school, and then you reach out the school and then the people them behave bad, and then you have to discipline the people them, and then no. When you have online school, and people them are behave bad, such and such left the room. They're like, sir, so and so let leave the chat. Nope, that's not what happened. I kicked them out. Yeah, you're gonna behave over here. Yeah, if you listen, your parents are paying their money for you to come to class. So you see, if you come in here and you act a fool, watch it. Oh, send me a message with an apology saying you won't do it again, and I'll let you back in. If it happens one more time, I am not letting you back in. Yeah. This way, you cut out all of the disciplinary nonsense. All this foolishness where you have to put up with where people in front of you and them a do all manner of evil. I say, oh, you think I saw it go? Watch. Oh, you won't learn today. You won't learn today. We'll go Kevin Hart here. So therefore, that's what we are here to discuss. Yeah, we still learn how to provide the alternative, right? Because who wants to spend the rest of their life going into classroom after classroom experiencing the same crap? Don't get me wrong, you'll do it for a time. But when enough is enough and you've had enough, yeah, it's time to fall back. So put this in place from now so that when you get to a point in your life where you're tired of being in front of the kids, or you're tired of dealing with the administrative nonsense, and you're tired of dealing with the ridiculous requests from parents, then you have your own online school. So consider this your path to creating your own online school, to creating your own brand as a teacher, to monetizing your content and your style of teaching on social media. All of that you accomplish right here. So I want to make it very clear what you are going to be doing at We Still Learn as a teacher. You are learning that from me. You are learning that from me. Yeah? You learn all of that from me. And that's it. And of course, we want to ensure that we have some degree of commitment, right? Because I've seen other teachers take creativity, apply it to them social media, and tons of views, tons of jokes, tons of laughs. Everybody's having a good time, and people still learn. So why just limit it to just, you know, to just teaching alone? No, you can work and you can play. But we must can play as well. And it's a shame because, Miss Preta, Miss Preta, I had this idea to have her be a part of that endeavor to create skits. I would do skits as our teachers experience with the kids and all of them things. So with the skits. And my biggest challenge in getting somebody to do that is that you know how it go. People want the money right away. Them no want to start, them want the money before they watch the work. They don't want to put in the work first and then the money come after. They don't want to do that. So because it's like you want to see the excitement first. No, you have to create the buzz. You have to create the excitement. That's why a lot of artists don't make it. You have to put yourself out there. People don't know you. They've never seen you before. So if they've never seen you before, why would they click like and share your profile and all of these things? Why would they do that? They don't know you. They don't know you. They're not familiar with your work. So make them familiar with your work. Right? So it can't be a half measured, half stepping, halfway crook kind of thing. Listen to Mobb Deep and Big Daddy Kane. Ain't no half stepping and ain't no such thing as halfway crook. So commit. It has to be die when you die because discipline is everything when you do it every time. It has to be. So therefore, I want to teach teachers to be content creators and run them on an online school perfectly fine. But to be a part of the, we still on our team, that take a different level of commitment. And honestly, like if it gonna be half measured, just forget it. Just forget it. You know, have to be there when you die. Discipline is everything when you do it every time. So it's every time. Now, I have a concept for the schedule that I would have for any kind of recordings for myself and everybody else. Recordings are on Saturdays and Sundays. And you can even go live on those days because there's no skin off of your nose. When you record, you can just go live after. Going live is sort of like a, like a relaxation, sort of like a press conference, like a post-fight press con. The embarrassment is not lost on me. Press conference, since I said press. Anyway, a post-fight press conference. So think of the live stream or something like that, where we say, hey guys, guess what? We recorded some stuff today and can't wait to deliver that to you next week so that by Monday to Friday, you'll have that to look forward to. The next Monday and Friday, you have that to look forward to. And you just keep it moving. So I'm trying to create a different type of teacher. Right? So if you're interested in blending your teaching with social media, if you're interested in doing that, then yes. Find this page on Facebook and you press the WhatsApp button. And we can definitely, and obviously, it is serious inquiries. Yeah, it's die when you die. That's why I made up that phrase. Die when you die, because discipline is everything when you do it every time. Can't be a sometime thing. It has to be a every time thing. And every time, Saturday and Sunday. You record on a Saturday and Sunday and you post every other day. Because there's no point in recording on all the other days as well, right? Record on 2 of the days and use the content from those 2 days to fill out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you're not killing up yourself every day. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do on Monday. You did it on Saturday already. Everything that you're going to post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you've already recorded that Saturday and Sunday. So therefore, you compartmentalize. You record on 2 days, post on 5. Record on 2 days, post on 5. And you just keep it like that. That way, there's no mistake. There's no mix-up. You don't get up and say, boy, I wonder what I'm going to do today. No, you know. You have your schedule, you stick to it. Just stick to it and it will bring you returns. Because I made that mistake of not having a proper schedule. And if you don't have a proper schedule, it's not going to be beneficial to you. A lot of people, they get so caught up in the rat race of it, right? Oh, I have to record today, and no, you don't have to record every day. Record twice a week and post 5 times every week. And what you can do as well is differentiate your 9x16 videos from your 16x9. Yeah? Just differentiate them. Like this though, this will be my 16x9. Right? Yeah. So this is my philosophy. Right? So teachers that are interested in using social media, content creation, monetization to change how they feel about education, and they look forward to the classes they do online whenever they go live. or just recording stuff for people to peruse. That's it. Sorry about that. Yeah. So it's 3 types. But over here, it would really be 2. If we're talking about LinkedIn, you're referring to hybrid, remote, and on-site. Now, mind you, on-site for me would mean us meeting in person, and I teach you how to do it in person so that you can actually see. Right? So there's that. That's not a problem. No skin off of my nose, really. That's a possibility. Right? That can be done. That can be done. Okay, fine. Let's say you're not willing to do on-site, meaning face-to-face. You want to do remote. Well, that's perfect because this is remote. So the class that you would have with me to learn how to do the things that I'm showing you how to do right now, this is what it would look like. It would look like this. And then after you move from on-site to remote, you have the hybrid, which is a sort of a mental ability thing. You're thinking about pet, right? Yeah, the maths, yeah, the English. No, we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna put the 2 of them now. Yeah, together. So there you go. So therefore, I am here to make it perfectly clear and make everyone aware of what it is that we're about at We Still Learn. Building a community, right? By teaching teachers how to, you know, make your own salary without depending on their salary. Instead of playing by their rules, you create your own school so you can play by your own rules. Yeah. So I'm not just saying this because it's so nice to say. This is something that I'm very much yeah. I am one track minded about it. I'm dead set on having this done. So if anybody's as serious as me, then you know, search for that on Facebook, you press the WhatsApp button, and there we go. All right, that's it. And yeah, I look forward to building a team of people that really, that really want to get this done. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is, when I'm done with this, I'm going to copy the link of this and have it sent to anybody that I know that's a teacher and just, just get the ball rolling, just send it to them and just, cause there's no half stepping for me. My step is a step. No half step is a full step. 9/9, 12/12 is a one, right? So I'm hoping that everybody understands, right? I'm genuinely hoping. There's any questions you might have, yeah, reach out to me on any other platforms on Wi-Fi, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. This name right here, type it as one word, at symbol in front. There you go. Yeah, so that's about it. So again, you might be tired of hearing me say this every single time, but it has to be done when you die because discipline is everything. When you do it,